Today, we are going way down into the deep ocean to meet a creature that honestly seems to defy biology itself. We're talking about a fish with a see-through head.
Okay, just imagine this for a second. What if you could see right through your own skull? And I don't mean with some kind of X-ray vision. I mean literally, your head is transparent. Sounds like something straight out of science fiction, right?
Well, guess what? For one deep-sea dweller, it is not science fiction. Meet the Barreleye fish. Its scientific name is Macropinna microstoma. And yes, it has a completely transparent head. People sometimes call it the spook fish, and you can totally see why. It looks like a little ghost floating in the deep. But this strange creation isn't just weird for the sake of being weird. To really get why it has a transparent head, we first have to take a trip to its home.
The Barreleye lives in a very specific, very extreme environment we call the Twilight Zone. And every single one of its bizarre features, especially that head, is a direct answer to the crazy challenges of living in this alien world.
So this fish makes its home somewhere between 600 and 800 meters below the surface. We're talking about a realm of immense, crushing pressure where very few creatures can even survive.
And to really wrap your head around that, we're talking about 2,000 to 2,600 feet down. I mean, picture stacking a couple of the world's tallest skyscrapers on top of each other and then just sinking the whole thing. That's its neighborhood.
And down there, sunlight, it's pretty much just a rumor. It's a world of profound, near total darkness, where the only light you're going to see is whatever faint glow trickles down from way above, or maybe the glow from other bioluminescent creatures. In a world like this, vision has to get very creative.
So, how in the world do you survive here? Well, that brings us right back to its see-through superpower. The Barreleye's strange anatomy isn't some kind of flaw. It's an absolutely brilliant solution for finding food in the dark.
All right, so let's get right to it. The million-dollar question: why the transparent head? What is the actual purpose of this see-through dome that looks so delicate?
Okay, now this is where it gets really cool. It's not just about the transparent head. You have to look at the whole system working together. You've got that see-through dome, sure, but inside that you have these super sensitive tube-shaped eyes, these greenish lenses that filter out what little light there is, and, this is the incredible part, these eyes can rotate freely inside its head.
So here's the key. That transparent dome, it's a fluid-filled shield. Think of it exactly like the canopy on a jet fighter. It's there to protect the fish's incredibly sensitive eyes from stuff like the stinging cells of jellyfish, all while giving them a completely unobstructed, panoramic view straight up into the gloom above.
And this is how it all plays out when it's time to hunt. For most of its life, the bare eye is just hanging out, perfectly still in the water. Its crazy tube-eye eyes are pointed straight up, scanning the darkness for the faint shadows of small fish or its favorite food, jellyfish. The moment it spots a meal, it pivots its body upwards, rotates its eyes to point forward and lock onto the target, and then it moves in for the snatch. It is just an unbelievable piece of biological engineering.
Okay, so we've cracked the case of the see-through head, but there's more to this fish than just its wild anatomy, right? Let's zoom out a little and get to know the whole animal.
You might be surprised to hear that despite how bizarre it looks, it's actually a pretty small fish, only about 6 to 8 inches long. We know its diet is mainly jellyfish and small fish, and get this, it's found pretty close to home, in the North Pacific, often right off the coast of California. And vision isn't its only tool. It also has a really keen sense of smell to help it navigate and hunt in the dark.
You know, what's really wild is how long this fish stayed a complete puzzle to us. I mean, it was first discovered way back in 1939, but for decades, scientists were just baffled. And here's why. That super fragile, transparent dome, it was almost always destroyed when they tried to bring specimens up from the crushing pressure of the deep. It wasn't until we could actually watch it with deep-sea robots in its natural home that we finally understood how this incredible creature really works.
You know, the story of the Barreleye fish, it's about more than just one weird creature. It's really this powerful reminder of how little we actually know about our own planet, and just how many secrets the deep ocean is still hiding from us. There was one researcher who just summed it up perfectly. They called the fish one of the deep ocean's most mysterious wonders. And yeah, after everything we've just seen, you have to agree, it's a title that is absolutely 100% earned.
So here's the thought I want to leave you with.
If a creature this bizarre, with a transparent head and eyes that can rotate inside its own skull, can exist right off our coasts, and we only really figured it out in the last couple of decades, just imagine what other unbelievable marvels are still down there, hiding in the dark, just waiting for us to find them.